Hello, we're attempting to go live. Our signal is not very good because we're in Cannonball and there's no signal, and we're back at camp.
It's amazing to be home.
I'm gonna turn it around, but it doesn't look like anything like it looked before. I actually didn't even recognize it when we came over the bridge, and Aubree's like, "Yeah, no, that's it. It's right there."
I've passed through a couple times.
This is the first time I've been here since leaving after they closed everything. And like, look, all the roads are gone. There's none of like this is where it ends. It's like right here. And none of the roads that we used to drive through are there. We're at the south gate. Right now they have barbed wire all the way across the like perimeter of the land. Even at the north gate they have barbed wire. So.
And the last time I was here, the gates were actually open. You could still drive through, and there were no trespassing signs along the whole way, and all of them are gone now.
So maybe people ripped them off, or maybe, I don't know.
Maybe they realized it's not actually trespassing.
I really wanted to be able to like walk around it and, you know, like go back to even just like stand in the spot where I used to camp.
Yeah,
and you can't do that. I'm
or
afraid to
walk
do
down
that.
to where the docks used to be for water ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would like to go down to the river, and you can't. We did see some cows. There's cows out here on the land.
Yeah, way over there, back by like the old Cheyenne River North Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's cows.
There was a whole bunch of cows, but it looks just like a field full of sunflowers now. There's like no remnants or evidence even that there was like a camp here
ever
with tens of thousands of people going through it.
You can see the whole Rosebud side too. Looks lush and green and beautiful.
Yeah. There's Rosebud over there. And then up the hill would be Sacred Stone. Yeah, it just looks like a field now. That apparently they're very afraid that we'll go in because they put barbed wire on it. But you can see people have left like prayer ties on the barbed wire. I'm sure people visit here often, and they're kind of used to people parking on the side of the road to come see Oceti.
We should be able to use this as a prayer site. I mean, at very minimum, like they should have it open for us to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't really understand the purpose of like shutting it off entirely and having to have barbed wire around it, unless they're probably afraid that we'll just pop back up and do another encampment on the land.
Which, as soon as we're greenlit,
That sounds really fun, actually. You know, I would love to do that. I would love to set up exactly where I was before, and like maybe just get like a replica tent and just do the whole thing over. Yeah, but this time a little different.
We have some experience now to grow with.
Yeah, a little bit. I wish I had done more like networking with everybody and like talking about what we were going to do after. And like what our bigger game plan was. I wish I had had more of those conversations.
Yeah, we discussed that last night. You know, we didn't feel like it was ever going to come to an end as abruptly as it did for the most of us. You know, it seemed abrupt. Even
I mean,
they kept threatening to kick us out.
Yeah,
and then it never happened.
But and I think everybody just kind of thought it would all be okay. Like it would work out. We would end up where we were supposed to end up. And also, everybody thought Sacred Stone would still be there.
Absolutely.
Like,
that's why
everybody.
I moved to higher ground after December. I was like, I'm making a home here. Like, this is home now.
Yeah. Yeah. So people, like, I know a lot of people who planned on living in Sacred Stone, like, permanently.
Yeah.
Like, forever. And now, so nobody really, like, thought to think about where we were going to go afterwards because we weren't going to go anywhere.
Right. I was talking about organic gardening and starting a daycare at the schoolhouse they tore down. Like, I was committed.
Yeah, I voted as a resident of Cannonball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I like totally thought that we would be here through the spring and the summer, and now it's an empty field that is totally overgrown. You can't see the roads, and you can't see that it used to be a camp. You can just see what it probably used to look like before.
Yeah. But it's beautiful today.
But somehow my phone works now.
We're not getting shut down by Dapple anymore.
All of a sudden, my phone can live stream from Oceti.
That's amazing.
My phone has never live streamed Oceti. I've never had a phone that worked out here enough to do anything more than like send on Messenger and then like wait to get that little checkbox, you know, like just wait for it to hit signal long enough to send your messages through.
Send somebody's phone with you to Facebook Hill to see if your message will go out.
I used to do that. I used to sit in my tent like where I had no service and I would type out all of my messages on Messenger and like, you know, go through and have it all done, and then I would just go up to Facebook Hill and like allow it to all send. Or it would send when I would like be walking around, you know. That's why Messenger is awesome though, because Messenger was the only one that would do that. If I did text messages, you had to like be there and watch it send.
Signal, I mean, we got jammed over here so bad though.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable though.
It is unbelievable that it's just nothing now.
This is where we could just cross through.
There was like a security gate right there. There was a security gate, and then when I first got here, I camped like along the river, like right there.
I was on the opposite side of it, further down.
I was like right along the edge right there. And then I don't remember why I left, but I did. And then I went over by like Flag Row, which is now gone. Like Flag Row is totally grown over. There's just like that little gravel part when you first get in, but there's no Flag Row. It's really sad. But you know, it does remind me of like what we were talking about yesterday when we were like doing the tire tracks on the ground and everybody's like freaking out, and it was like, did you see how many tire tracks were at Oceti? Did you see like
obviously the land will heal itself.
Yeah, like when it would rain, and especially like in the fall, it would just become these like huge mud pits, and nobody with the trucks could drive in, and they would like lay cardboard on the ground so that like the other cars could get through. And now you can't even tell that like people ever drove in here.
No.
Like at all. So, and it's only been what, like 6 months. So the land is fine. The land was not destroyed. The land looks beautiful and thriving,
and especially with all the prayer that was here.
You would never guess that anybody was ever even here. Are there people still like camped in this area? Is there still like the little camp over there?
I think that Four Bands was closing up, but we'll drive past it on our way towards the pit stop.
Yeah.
And then
I want to get water from the river. We're supposed to take water to Lolly, and a couple of other people, and my friend Sarah asked for us to pray for her while we were here, and a few other people, like when I posted that we were coming here, were like, yeah, do a prayer for me for this and for that. So we're gonna have to take a minute to just like get through everybody's processes a little bit who can't come out here themselves.
I think it'll be good for us though. We need this.
Yeah. I'm glad that we had the opportunity to see it.
Hi, Teresa.
Yeah. Though I don't think they would appreciate me, like, hopping in there and laying down on the ground where I used to camp, which I feel like that's what I want to do, is just, like, hop this barbed wire, go over to where my tent used to be, lay down on the ground, cry for, like, an hour until, like, everything is gone, and then go, like, jump in the river and leave. So that plan is not going to work out. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. So we're gonna go explore. Do you want to take it and we'll go in the car?
Okay.
And we'll drive it around.
We'll go drive around.
Show everybody how different it is. I can't believe my phone is working.
I know, it's amazing.
If only that had been the case 6 months ago.
We had to have a hot spot. Alright. Hopping back in. Boop.
At least there's no cops in the area.
So far.
Which is also quite different than the last time I was here. I have not seen a police officer once. The bridge looks brand new. Like, you know, nothing ever happened on that bridge ever.
Right. Hard to visualize it as a bridge without barricades.
Yeah, I really didn't even know that that was the bridge because it just looked like an everyday bridge, and I like really expected there to be something significant on that bridge, and it's just totally normal.
I'm gonna turn it around. Oh goodness.
And this used to be like covered in signs, directed the road is there, and I don't think there's barbed wire.
All right.
Yes.
Now it says our connection is weak. a flower.
There's no barbed wire. And I did not see a trespassing sign anywhere.
I did not either.
So I think we might be safe to drive down here and get water.
Beautiful.
We're in Rosebud.
All right, here we are.
All right, let's go get water.
Maybe somebody was here.
Somebody had to have been here at some point. It seems kind of odd that this would be like the one pile they left behind.
Right.
I hope you don't go down today.
I second that.
Simply for being on the land. Last time, I was out here, this was ice.
Yep.
And there was amazing videos of people falling on the ice.
And you could drive over it. It was so strong.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And this area never flooded.
Nope.
It's not covered in snakes, like they said it would be.
Such a specific and random threat.
Yes, there was in the beginning in September, there was this rumor that went around everywhere that soon the field was going to be covered in snakes. And that never came to fruition.
Okay.
Alright. Well, for you guys. Oh, my shoes are totally getting stuck.
Should we take our shoes off and just walk barefoot?
I'm almost there. There we go. Oh no, my foot is stuck. Alright. You guys better be glad I like you. I did it!
Yeah.
Oh God!
Okay. You're welcome, Lolly. It says broadcast interrupted. Our connection is weak. But that was some serious effort. I'm proud of you.
Serious effort. My shoes are totally ruined.
I still need to go down and give my tobacco offering. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't even bring mine. Or it's so wet. Oh no. Mm.